Best Camera for YouTube 2022. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, we'll be discussing the best camera for YouTube 2022. All the links to the products are given in the description video below. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Number 1. Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. Suitable for vlogging, the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III is a small point-and-shoot camera. Your images shouldn't be grainy because they can take good quality pictures that are mainly free of perceptible visual noise. You can also use this camera to live stream directly on YouTube, but we haven't tested this yet. It includes a touchscreen that is touch sensitive and bright enough that you can still see it in the sun. When the camera is facing you, you can flip it up to meet you or use it to navigate the menu. Unfortunately, its battery subpar performance regularly causes the camera to overheat and shut down, interfering with your shooting sessions. For trip photography, the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III is adequate. It offers good image quality. Thus, your photos don't include any observable visual noise, even at moderate ISO settings. Therefore, the level of graininess in your photographs should be minimal. They lose some of their sharpness as the ISO increases, and the autofocus ability is unsatisfactory as it struggles to follow faces and moving objects. Nevertheless, it includes a textured hand grip that makes it simpler to hold and is highly portable. For studio video, the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III is adequate. When recording in FHD, the video quality is terrible, and it isn't much better when recording in 4K. Additionally, there is no microphone or headphone jack. Having said that, its internal FHD recording capacity is good, and its bitrate range should produce high quality and trim video files that can be edited or uploaded to social media. Number 2. Panasonic Lumix GH6. The Lumix GH6 is a video powerhouse, but it differs in design from many other models used by experts in filmmaking. The body has a hot shoe, a hand grip, and an electronic viewfinder in the center, and a mechanical shutter for still photography, similar to an SLR. The GH6 is just as capable for handheld use as it is for mounting it to a tripod or gimbal. The weather-sealed body is made of magnesium alloy and can endure temperatures as low as 14 degrees Fahrenheit. The body is more significant than comparable micro 4/3 cameras at about 4.0 by 5.5 by 3.9 inches HWD and 1.8 pounds without a lens, yet it is still portable. I alternated between strapping the camera to my body, setting it up on a tripod, and attaching the DJI RS3 gimbal. The GH6 body and the touchscreen have many buttons and dials. The mounting system for the rear monitor is innovative. When working from behind a tripod, you may stand it up at a 30 or 45 degree angle thanks to a hinge at the top. The screen can also be swung out to the side and turned to face forward using a dual articulating hinge on the left side of the device. It adds some heft to the screen design but offers flexibility for photographers who prefer to work in a central position above the lens and vloggers who need to rotate the screen around. I'd love to see more cameras adopt this strategy. Number 3. Sony A6000. The A6000 and the A7 share a similar appearance and feel. It has a brand new APS-C CMOS sensor with 24.3 million pixels. The sensor uses a gapless on-chip architecture, identical to the component in the A7, which is meant to improve light gathering efficiency. The sensor also features 179 autofocus points, all of which are used for phase detection, but 25 are used for the camera's hybrid autofocusing technology, which uses both contrast detection and phase detection. Except for DSLRs and other compact system cameras, Sony's claim that the camera has the fastest AF in the world for APS-C size sensors is made possible by this autofocusing mechanism. Additionally, the camera features Sony's newest CPU, the Bions X, which is also present in the A7/A7R. According to Sony, this is 3 times faster than the previous model. The Bions X processor enables a maximum sensitivity speed of ISO 25600 and a faster rate. A tiltable LCD screen and an electronic viewfinder, both measuring 0.39 inches, are located on the camera's back. These components match those of the recently released RX10 bridge camera. The A6000 includes built-in Wi-Fi and NFC capabilities, which are becoming relatively standard. It may be customized with apps that can be downloaded to improve functionality, such as a time-lapse app, just like other contemporary Sony cameras. Number 4. Canon EOS R5. In other words, if the video is your top priority, you should test the Canon EOS R5 in scenarios that are as similar to your everyday work as feasible. The Sony A7S III might be a better option for those who want to capture lengthy takes. However, you won't likely experience any overheating issues if you consider the Canon EOS R5 a stills camera that you'll infrequently use to record high-quality video. However, there isn't much wrong with the Canon EOS R5 for photographers who take still images. This camera is equally at home and competent, recording breaking news stories at dusk, as it is in professionally lit studios because of its rapid 12 frames per second / 20 frames per second continuous shooting and next-generation autofocus mechanism. The autofocus on the EOS R5 is very noteworthy. Its subject detection and tracking are equally remarkable, and its eye detection is highly accurate and sticky. If you consistently engage in that type of photography, as we discovered on our wildlife shoot, the animal detection is astounding and a significant selling point on its own. How long do batteries last? This is an explicit restriction if you're coming from a conventional DSLR. But with the EVF, we could shoot for almost 4 hours straight. This implies using 2 or an extreme 3 batteries per day on a typical session. With parts readily available and reasonably priced, as well as compatibility with the older LP E6N battery, the EOS R5's heat constrictions might be too much for a high-volume, high-speed filmmaker. We shot a half-day documentary in various formats, but we didn't notice any overheating alerts throughout that time. A recent firmware upgrade incorporated the Canon Log3 or C-Log3 format to help the video footage fit into cinematic workflows. It was also sharp and adaptable for color grading. Using in-camera image stabilization, IBIS, in conjunction with stabilized RF mount lenses also enables reasonably smooth pictures without a gimbal. Number 5. Sony ZV-1. The best pocket vlogging camera available right now is the Sony ZV-1. It combines the best video capabilities of the Sony RX100 series, including its industry-leading autofocus system, with design changes that make it perfect for filming YouTube videos at home or while on the go. Its key selling point is the marriage of Sony's real-time tracking and real-time IAF technologies with a brilliant 24 to 70mm f/1.8-2.8 lens. Together, they make it simple to capture high-quality vlogs with enticing background blur and stable focus, thanks to the ZV-1's 1-inch sensor, which is more significant than those in today's smartphones. A 3.5mm microphone connector makes it simple to add high-quality audio to your recordings, and a hot shoe enables you to mount extras like a shotgun mic or LED light without needing a bracket to hold them in place. This is especially helpful because, despite being an advance over the built-in microphones featured in the RX100 series and other compact cameras, the ZV-1's 3-capsule internal microphone still falls short of providing audio that matches the quality of its footage. At least the camera comes with a windshield, which is necessary while photographing in windy circumstances. You might want to look at alternative solutions depending on your demands, since the ZV-1 isn't ideal. Compared to the smoothness provided by the DJI Osmo Pocket, GoPro Hero 8 Black, or larger cameras like the Olympus M5 Mark III, its steady shot stabilization is adequate for walking films but falls short. Although we didn't find this a significant problem, its best stabilization also adds a slight crop, making the final focus length slightly awkward for handheld images. The ZV-1 isn't the most straightforward camera for smartphone users, despite the addition of renamed shortcut buttons for newbies. Number 6. GoPro Hero 10 Black. The newest action camera from the company that has come to represent the genre is the GoPro Hero 10 Black. The new GP2 CPU is the most potent and well-rounded version ever. However, it is not a significant improvement compared to its Hero 9 Black forerunner. The most recent version also offers increased frame rates and shooting resolutions. The ability to film in 4K/120p and 2.7K/240p slow motion is now more than just a novelty function. It's enjoyable and valuable. The Hero 10 Black is waterproof to a depth of 10 meters and is constructed around the same 23 megapixel 1/2.3 inch sensor as its predecessor. Still, the new GP2 processor gives it most of its additional abilities. A much more snappy touchscreen interface, a valuable new wired data transmission mode for phones, and some internal image quality enhancements, such as local tone mapping and improved low-light noise reduction, round out the list of upgrades. As a result, there are undoubtedly some minor improvements to video quality. For most users, it will be more critical if HyperSmooth 4.0 continues to be the most incredible action camera video stabilization technology available, and water sports enthusiasts will like the functional new waterproof coating on its strengthened lens cover. The GoPro Hero 10 Black, the most user-friendly and potent action camera you can now purchase in India, nicely refines the image quality advancements made by the Hero 9 Black despite its relatively modest enhancements. So that's all for today's video, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. If yes, please do like, share, and subscribe. Also share to your friends and family.